time and education and dedication. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Instagram has been going crazy, man. I'm noticing I ain't never had my lives blocked. And the crazy thing is I got my other phone. Um, because a lot of times I'll do both. I'll do YouTube and Instagram. Hey man, it's nothing wrong with that. See, that's crazy. I like the fact that you said you was a janitor for 5 years. Art, what up? Um, because the fact of being a janitor, right? And that's one of the things like how we say when the type of person you are, right? You treat the janitor with the same respect that you treat the CEO. Because what people don't understand is that at some point in time, the janitor can now be the CEO. And I will say this, he gonna remember how you treated him.
What's going on, B?
What up, Art?
You know, another day in the life.
Ano-
Multi-gun madness.
Another day, and you made some money, man. It's a good
You
day.
know, good day.
Oh, what up, Brookie? More respect for sure, but I mean, a lot of times, I think it's a character thing. Because people that have solid character, you don't treat people different. Like, I think I had some meaningful conversations one time, right? I love you more, Brooke. Don't forget, y'all playing. We gotta get this birthday stuff together, Brooke. You playing? I got you, Ty. I got you. You ain't gotta leave, Ty. Stay in here, get some wisdom and some game, man. But I really think it's a character thing, Doc, because people of stature, right? And people think, oh, he was a scumbag now because he has money. No, he was already a scumbag. He just wasn't in a position to be a scumbag like he wanted to. Yeah, we gotta put them plans together, Brooke, so we could be out of here. Sad boy, what up? So,
What's up, Jay?
Art, what you thinking about that, man?
What I'm thinking about?
Nah, like think about what I was just saying. How somebody could be a doctor, right? Or not even not because he's a doctor now, but he said he used to be a janitor for 5 years. But the thing is, it's not that I don't think certain things change because you just got money now. Money does nothing but highlight the person you really are.
True.
If you're a jerk, but you're broke, you've been that guy. You just haven't had money to put you in a situation to feel like you're better than people and really be a jerk. The money
Yeah.
just gave you that little bit of lift so you could be like, oh, I'm him. No, you're not. You're a cornball. You're just a cornball with money. And what people don't realize is I don't care how much money you have. I see a lot of people that got money and they corny. Money can't buy swag. Money can't buy character. I mean, you could fraud. You could fake it, I guess. I mean, people do that all the time. You can fake it. But at
But
some point,
if you're a good, genuine person, money or fame won't change you. But a lot of people
exactly.
that are not, they have, false pretenses, or they may act humble, but once they get a little bit of money, they act like they the, a big shot or a big deal.
And
But
and it's the biggest thing, man. Character is so major. People don't understand character. What up, YouTube? People just do not understand character, man. And listen, I've been really, really up, and I've also been really, really broke.
facts.
But the thing that remained, my character never changed. I remember helping people when I was up and never asking for nothing in return, not even asking for the money back that I might have loaned, right? I remember being down, loaning people money, and I ain't really even have it.
Yeah.
And then when I asked for it back, they got an attitude. Like you don't even
Like,
understand that when I lent you that, I took away from me to help you. And then when
whether I
it's
have it or not.
and then when it's clearly shown that you have it because you're out shopping and you're buying things, and I say, yo, can you hit me back for da 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 whoop de whoop? And you want it like, man, I'm gonna give you a little nut ass money back. Wow, my nut ass money back. Okay. It
It
wasn't
would be
that when I gave it
disrespectful.
to you.
Like when they call you because they broke down on the side of the road and they need a couple dollars for a tow truck, and you look out, so they don't be sitting there, and you leave your credit card at home and you try to buy some milk, and you were like, listen, bro, I got you as soon as I get back in the crib, but like you just send me $4 so I can buy this milk real quick. They're like, oh shit, yada yada yada. You be like, I just sent you $80 so you can get your kids home safe, but you can't give me some milk. So
And
now I'll be like, well, I'm not going to associate with you no more because I see what type of person you are.
yep, I see a character, man. And I think a lot of times, that's why I said we was gonna talk about some emotional intelligence. I think a lot of times you have to be emotionally intelligent and understanding just because you care for people, that doesn't mean you have to stay there for people. Sometimes you got to get that separation because they're not doing anything to big you up. A lot of things that they could be doing could just be for self.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you have to understand that everybody, and I forgot how the saying goes. It's like everybody that might not be for you is not necessarily an enemy. And everybody that's cheering for you ain't your friend.
Yeah. And just like every opportunity you're offered may not be the right opportunity for you.
Oh, I like that. Money and friends are like water and oil. He said, I just
Yeah.
act broke so people don't come to me for help. I mean, look,
I be like, people be like, oh, you got money, or because you got this or you got that, but they don't know like your financial situation, or like, or it's like it's like you just keeping up or doing things.
yeah. And see the thing is, I think a lot of times people's character can be iffy because that's just how certain to a vet, what's up? AG
To a
Tech
veteran,
bullying, what up? I
my
think
guy.
you like you know what I've done, and I think I'm about to start it back up. I took my son out a couple times because a lot of times our kids are spoiled and they don't always see the other side of things. Me and one of my mentors, Mike Hall, we went out on Thanksgiving and we fed the homeless. And it's so crazy because when we were out there feeding the homeless and in the process of giving out food, we had conversations. I didn't just give you the food like, here, happy Thanksgiving, I'm out of here. I actually had conversations and they were meaningful conversations. And the reason I say they were meaningful conversations because these are people that you walk past all the time and we act like they don't exist for some people, right? But the fact that I brought food and I gave them food, we were giving away waters and soda. I remember I was in Center City and we ran out of juice and waters and stuff. So it was a 7-Eleven right where this lady was. So I gave her the food. And I told her, I said, listen, I'm sorry. It was a lady and a guy. And I said, I'm sorry. I ran out of food and water, but let's go on 7-Eleven and we're going to get some stuff. Get y'all something to drink. Um, and they said, oh, I don't know. I said, no, 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 no. We're going in there. I said, you're not asking for anything. You're a paying customer. They said, we don't have money. I said, but I'm paying. you're with me. You're customers now. Because regardless of who picks it, it's being paid for. So let's go. We go on 7-Eleven. They're walking around. One grabs a big old fountain soda cup. And I said, hey man, I said, the lady got one too. And I said, yo, listen, grab another cup, get one cup and fill it up with ice. Grab the other one, fill it up with whatever you want to drink. And then you have more. And I said, then at the same time, if you see a snack or something, grab it. Johnny Cash, what up, man? What up? But I don't want to risk my funds for trust. So Jay, you gotta look at it like this, man. I don't do good to get my money back. I do good in the hopes of inspiring other people to do good. You know what I mean? And if I spend it or I give it to you, it is what it is. He said, I seen you, Cash. We was already talking, bro. But oh yeah, so boom. We're in there. They go grab another cup. The guy says, hey, why are you in my store? Put that cup back. I said, no, they're not. They're customers. He said, no, they're coming in here to ask for change. I said, no, they're coming in here because I told them they could have what they want. Treat them with some respect. I was like, because you know what? Your situation could change and it could be you out there. How would you want somebody to treat you? I said, you don't treat them with respect. I said, they're hungry. You don't offer them snacks. You got a job. It wouldn't hurt you to give them a couple snacks on you. I said, but you're selfish. You feel that you too good because you're lucky. And if luck changes, you could be on the outside. And how you want people to treat you? He said, oh, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I didn't know. And I said, you didn't know, you didn't ask, you just assumed. So now he feel bad. What's up, Christy? But then when they went up, they got all of their stuff. They were asking, oh, can I get this? Can I get, yeah, get this, get that. So they got a couple juices, they got a couple ice, and then they ring it up, I pay for it or whatever, we leave. So I go outside, they're sitting out there, and I'm having a conversation with them, man. A couple people, when it was big groups, we were out really feeding everybody, so we didn't have a chance to really sit there and bust it up with everybody. But man, I had some really good conversations. I talked to two guys, like they were both military vets. And for me, I felt that our country is utterly disrespectful. That people that risk their lives and they're homeless. What the fuck is the VA doing, man? What's up with all of these funds? And I say that because these vets put their life on the line to defend our freedoms, right? How can you come home and this country can't find a place for you to put a roof over your head? That's crazy to me. That's wild. What's up, Christy? How you been? But I think certain stuff like that is just crazy. And one of the most mind blowing things is that you would think that when you're in these situations and you're talking to people that are less fortunate and they sleep on the street, you figure that you would come across people that are just so angry and so bitter, mad at life, mad at people that are doing a little bit. And some of these people are just so happy to be acknowledged
Yeah.
because every day people write them off and people treat them like they're scum of the earth because they're down on some dumb luck. I remember this one guy had a sign and he said, I have tools and will work for money. Dude was a carpenter. He literally was trying to work and get some stuff done so he could get a bus ticket to go to Chicago where he had a situation lined up. He just had to get there. But too many people we walk past and they're where they just point fingers. Get away from me, bum. Don't talk to me,
Yeah,
bum. But then if the roles reversed, you're gonna be sitting there with your hand out too.
for real. Like, I'll give you an example, a little situation. Somebody I do some security work for, yeah, covers on a couple hotels, and they call when they have like emergencies and stuff like that. But I always have an open mindset. Like, maybe that there's just a misunderstanding, and always try to like give somebody, the benefit of the doubt that maybe they're not, trying to take advantage of somebody. Maybe they just don't understand what's going on. And there was a lady, right, and she just didn't speak English. She had the money. She just needed some help. All I had to do was go on Google Translate, work with her a little bit, and actually like that she's somebody that needed a place to stay. She got the money, but she don't speak English. Instead of trying to kick her out and do it because of understanding, like just work with somebody, And then it turned out that I was, end up working there the rest of the night. She went to the store and she bought me snacks and water and stuff. I was like, no, you're helpful. This and that. I tried to give her money. She's like, no, take that. She's like, this is for you. You didn't. You're the first person that wasn't just being rude, being mean. Actually, was going, try to help me out instead of just trying to kick me out.
Exactly, because people we and unfortunate, it's a lot of people in America that if people have an accent, you feel that they're below you because they can't communicate properly. But at the same time, Americans will go to another country and expect them to work with you and you don't speak their native language. How about if you lost in Mexico, you ask for help and they say, "Get out of here, Mendel." You gonna feel some type of way, right? How dare he? But that's how you treat people over here.
I mean, yeah, like they're willing to call an armed guard to kick somebody out instead of figuring out the situation.
Yeah, and then sometimes I will say it's so crazy how one act of kindness can spread. Cause I went out there and I talked to these people when we left the 7-Eleven. I was out there talking to them for like 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And they were some of the most positive and optimistic people ever. And it's just like so humbling when you have these conversations and stuff. And I mean, randomly, if y'all ever see a homeless person, right, and you had the time, just talk to them for a couple minutes. You'll be surprised. They're human beings. So let's get that right. They're human beings. And no, you're yeah, you're right, Christy. How much does mental health can definitely play a role. Um, and that even goes to insurance. Insurance doesn't. We're not in a country where we want to heal you. We're in a country where we want to prescribe you.
It's a profit.
Because if we prescribe you, we benefit financially. And if we benefit financially, we're up. We're going to be rich as opposed to helping you and better you. And Christy, I pinned this comment because I didn't want to forget to speak on this. When you were undercover at the border wall and they kicked veterans out of shelters for illegals, just when you think about that, not to say that we're a bad country, because we definitely have a lot of opportunity in this country to really become great. Start with nothing and build something. But we say that we're the greatest place ever. Just imagine you put your life on the line. You go to fight for this country. And I'm gonna say this, you come back broken. Because I know a lot of vets that come back and they're okay. A lot of them are okay now because they went through therapy. They went through therapy and they're now okay. And I know people that have moments, and I thinking it's I'm with you, man. Kicking homeless vets out for illegals feels like treason. I mean, that's crazy, man. Like what? It's that's just crazy, man. It's unfortunate, but it's like think about this. We say we live in the greatest country ever. Just imagine you sign up to defend this country, right? And you come back broken. And and the thing is, Denise, some people come back physically broken. I've seen vets that have lost arms, legs. Some vets are in wheelchairs and they learn to adapt to life and be handy capable, right?
Yeah.
Do you have a rifle around your body right now? Huh?
You said what?
Do you got a rifle on?
Who?
It look like you got a sling on, my boy.
I do. I do got a sling on.
I hope you ain't out here shopping in a department store. You got a sling just hanging with no gun.
You know who it is, Byron.
Yo, if y'all
I
see him out in public, just give him a hug. Tell him you
give me a
come in
hug.
peace though, because I don't want nothing to happen to you.
Listen, man. I set myself up. I've been doing executive protection all night for the last 3 nights in a row. And it just once I get in the mood to put the equipment on, the equipment goes on until I go to sleep.
That is
So,
wild.
but I tell you what though, ain't nobody
Paul,
gonna
what up? What up, Paul? Yeah, Paul, exactly. And even worse that it's not just Americans. It was vets. So you kick vets out that fought for the country for illegals. It's crazy. And Paul, you're absolutely right. Like people don't understand.
low vis. I keep it high vis and low vis.
And that's why I would and Jay, you know something. You know he ain't normal, Jay.
You
And
know I'm
Paul,
never
you're
let anything.
absolutely right. That's why I tell people like I don't know if you heard the part, but I spazzed out on a guy that was like a
You know,
manager at a 7-Eleven
what's no and in public? What's your reaction? What's your reaction to this?
about chilling and
Listen, I'm
being
out here in the
mean to
store.
these people. And you know what it is. I'm calling Johnny Law. I'm telling. This what's
You
gonna
telling him?
happen. It's like no. I'm just gonna watch you. But most people that are out walking around like that, they're not criminals. Slim, what up?
No, for sure. Ain't no criminal walking around with a gun showing in public. They not gonna do it. The criminals are scared. They got hide their gun in the center console underneath the seat.
He said never lacking. He's just crazy. He's extra. But yeah, Paul, it was so funny because I had to get with a manager when we were out feeding the homeless on one Thanksgiving. And then I go outside and I'm talking to these two people that were homeless. The manager comes out. I'm talking to him like 15, 20 minutes. Manager comes out
About a
with
YN.
and asked him. He had another cup of ice for him with the lids on them. He's like, "Hey man, I want to apologize, man." He said, "If you guys need something, man, I'm here till about 1 a.m." He's like, "If you guys need something, you need something to drink, you need a couple bottles of water." He's like, "Just come in and talk to me, man." And he's like, "I apologize for the way that I acted." And then he shook my hand and he was like, "Thanks, man." He was like, I definitely Storm. Where you been at, Storm? And he kind of was just like, "Yeah, you're right." He was like, "Sometimes we get caught up in a job of we don't want this. This is a nuisance to our business where that's not their goal or what they're trying to do. They want help. They want help." Uh,
Sir?
but yeah, hey Paul, did you check
What's that?
the lead slinger of the week post today, Paul?
It
That
post.
thing is so exclusive, Paul. That was one of two that are in existence right now. One of two. I had to make it last slinger of the week, and I had to do it because
What part of Philly?
this other YouTuber that's huge platform is gonna have his hands on it, and he's gonna do something with it. Hell yeah, Paul! I just seen the picture. Storm, what up?
Yo, Byron, do you think
Hmm.
it'll be drawn if I connected two 35 round mags together?
Yes. Yes. 100%.
Yo,
You're
I got
you're
somebody
doing a
looking at
lot.
my. Am I?
He said, "Look like Royal Farms at McDade Boulevard."
Damn, you watching me? See, this is why I gotta have that shit on me.
Yeah, Paul. I'm trying to tell you. When I when we hoping to, when we seen that, me and Sully was like, "Oh no!" And then we started talking, and then he told us, "Oh yeah, I'm about to send this to such and such. It's gonna be on our YouTube first. Now go ahead and send it. It's gonna be on my his might definitely go crazy. But when people start searching it, I'm in there. I'm in there. And I got another one with the skit I did on Instagram. I'm dropping that on YouTube too. We're gonna have it on there twice.
2 times.
Yo,
Now you lying. You talking about?
Art, you seen that video that I dropped on the gram today? I'm
No, bro.
man.
Give me. What happened with that, John? You know I'm gonna find it. What happened? What you do? What you
I'm
do?
just, and it's the YouTube. It's the YouTube last slinger of the week, man. All I'm gonna
YouTube.
say,
Gonna recommend that John to me 2 days from now.
right? That's how I always do. You see it a couple days later, like, oh, just posted. Man, that was posted 48 hours ago. What you talking about? Look, it's bad when I get on my other phone and I see it pop up. Like, oh, just add it. Like, bro, I posted that last week.
Yo, has YouTube ever recommended you your own video?
Yep. When I'm on my business phone. And then
No,
it'll
on
say
my
just
actual phone.
posted. And it's not just posted. I posted that like 4 days ago.
Shit, crazy.
That's how YouTube is doing this. That facts, Paul. I'm mad we didn't get a chance to shoot it. But Art, all I can say is you go on and you can check my Instagram or you can check YouTube. All I'm gonna say is you might have seen a lot of Desert Eagles, but you never seen one like this.
Is it the full auto Desert Eagle?
Nah, we seen that already. My man Pew Culture and Jay the Shooter, they did that. They did that
Hey, yo,
already.
Jay, listen, I had so many people in love with this thing, man. And it's not even, it's like, if I'm gonna try something out, I'm gonna try it out. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I tried it. Like no, I've been carrying this on for 4 days straight. How many hours is in 4 days? Like how
Bro,
many rounds
that's
do I put through in four
bro.
days? Like
It's not necessary, Art.
I don't gotta smoke either, but I want to. I'm not going. You know me. You know me. I'm not going to change the way I do shit. Excuse my language.
Nah, you
But
good. I'm just saying, bro. At some point you gotta stop.
when I go to sleep, that's when I turn off the art. When I go to sleep, and even then, I be dreaming I'm doing this shit in my dreams.
You got a PCC chassis sponsor?
Yeah.
Ooh. That comes Saturday, Paul? That's gonna be lit right there. Paul, you be getting the exclusives, man.
So you got the full oil Desert Eagle? Because I know you said Jay the Shooter got
Nah,
the Desert Eagle.
Jada Shooter already did that, bro. I said you ain't gonna never see a Desert Eagle like
So
this,
he got a
man.
double barrel Desert Eagle?
I can't tell you. You just gotta go watch it.
Yeah, because I need the dual wheel double barrel Desert Eagle
Good,
before I
good
die.
citizen defense. What up? What happened?
I need the dual wheel Desert Eagles double barrel before I die.
a double barrel Desert Eagle is just like ridiculous. I said the same thing about the double barrel AR, and I actually shot it, and I still stand on the fact that it's ridiculous.
Like, yo, Byron, I need you to build me something. I need a 3-inch, 300 blackout, piston driven with one of them fast triggers.
Bro, and I want to win the lottery, bro. Like a 3-inch, 300 blackout that's piston driven.
Yeah.
Bro, what?
I need to call it the
If you'd have said like a 6.5 or a 7.5, maybe.
no. I need something for the book bag users. Something that's easy in and out the book bag.
Foldable brace.
No. That folder makes that thing thicker. I need that thing to be slick on that and no stock, nothing. We shooting all lasers.
Well, I'm about to bring Jay up here so he could.
Yeah.
I see, Paul. I never shot the double barrel 1911. I heard it's a monster, but I heard it loses accuracy past like 7 yards because the bullets start to stray further apart.
I think that's the double barrel pistol or the double barrel rifle is just for like movie niche. It's not really effective combat.
Actually, you already mentioned like that.
Nah, they do, Paul. I believe they do. Nah, the double barrel Desert Eagle. It's like I mean, it's not a such thing. It's not a thing. The double barrel 1911 is just. I think it was a gimmick gun. I mean, don't get me wrong. They said if you hit somebody up close, 7 yards and under, they said that thing will put a bull. I think it said it would drop a bull from like 15 yards. But beyond 15, the accuracy is shit.
But like, why carry a 45? Like, it's still a 1911, so you carry 14 rounds, right?
Yeah.
14 rounds, two in the chamber, so that's 16. If I carry a FNX 45, that's 17 rounds, and I have the ability to put suppressor on a 45 ACP.
Yep.
True.
So I think that's a better effective.
If I'm working at the club and I pull out that double barrel 1911, they gonna be like, shit.
BB gang, what up? Yo,
Like,
listen, bro, you pull out a double barrel 1911.
The thing is, when I pull out a pistol, I don't show off my pistol. I pull my pistol for effect. If I'm gonna draw it, oh, I'm definitely going to use it. But I don't have to show my firearm to people if I'm not gonna use my firearm.
Well, I want to say that everybody doesn't need to be shot.
Cool points are definitely worth a lot.
You want to issue commands and like talk them.
Yeah, but like you like the way I approach stuff, I don't have to escalate a situation with threat. You know, I could like talk to people. I'm fine with talking to people.
For sure, but like say you're doing executive protection with your client, walk up to an alleyway, a navigation through alleyways in the dark, and they're like, no, pull that joint out.
No, I'm gonna take a different
We're not going in the alleyway, Art.
I'm gonna take a different route. Why would I choose the more dangerous path if I could take a clear path?
Because people want to be on some weird shit.
Nah, listen. If my client tries to take me in the alley, I'm gonna think he's setting us up, and I'm gonna let him know. Look, if this is a setup, I'm shooting you first.
Yeah. Rule number 1: I would never set myself for ambush.
Like the alley, what?
Like, because I don't want to be seen in public, so I'm going to navigate through the alleyways.
Yeah, but like
and then I'm going to pop out into the venue through the thing. And then
who are you protecting if they don't want to like? Yeah,
crazy, Paul.
I can't disclose that.
Yeah, but like who is in the right mind to like?
Well,
I don't want to get
people that have money may not be in their right mind, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, but like
people have a lot of money and their mindset be over here, and you trying to bring them here, keep them safe, but they still want to be like be on some shit.
So I will say this. I I mean I'll let y'all put I could let people do the math. But we had a client at a big event in the city. He said, "Yo, I want to go see the whole setup everywhere." Randomly, everybody like, "All right, cool, let's make it happen." And he said, "Yo, I want." He said we could go around this way to go around the back. He said, "Nah, I want to go through the middle." We like, yo, it's like 10, 15,000 people out here. And he said, "And I don't want nobody to touch me." I said, "Wait, what?"
You're asking something impossible.
I said, "Hold up.
How big is your detail?
I'm gonna go over here and help out over here. Make sure these VIP area is locked down because I ain't got
Yeah,
time."
it depends on how many how many people you have on your detail.
I had 8 people with me. So.
On that detail, Jay, we probably had for that particular thing that he wanted to do. He had three people that no, I'm sorry, four guys that didn't include us. But for us to be able to allocate that, it was probably like three guys.
Good luck.
So seven altogether.
Yeah, no way.
I mean, I could understand if you're in like a bulletproof vehicle, like a
It was a golf cart. No doors.
Good luck.
I will say this though.
That's why I use the alleyway.
You first off, it was no alleyways where we were.
I'm talking shit.
If my clients say, let's say now, see, sometimes you are forced to go in the alley because a lot of clubs VIP entrance is in the alley. But
Exactly. So,
the good part is you get to usually drive and leave the vehicle right outside that entrance or vehicles.
well, when they come with the entourage with 18 cars and shit, and
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What you mean if you decide it's time to use the gun, everybody getting hosed? No.
no,
No. Only the people that deserved it.
You better count your bullets.
Yeah,
Better count
don't
your
say
shots.
everybody's getting hosed. That's scary. You gotta say those that deserve it are gonna get it.
threats will be neutralized.
Yes, threats
You better start
neutralized
counting
is
your bullets.
okay. Everybody getting hosed is scary.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Because
And it's
like
bro,
you're
I
not
don't.
the only
Mm,
person who's carrying a firearm.
I like that.
If
Paul
other
said it.
people, go ahead.
Paul said this best. He said, "Never go anywhere with your gun that you would not feel safe going without it." And that's a fact because there's a lot of clubs you might, if you see me in a club and I'm not working, and it's a chance that I might have had to get searched to be in there. One, I probably trained or trust the guards that are there. They probably train with me, or I'm just in an environment where I know I'm good. I don't hang out where if things are likely to happen somewhere, you won't find me there. I'll be outside, but people don't see me outside because I'm not where everybody be.
You just hang out with a different crowd.
Yeah, it's like I don't want to be in. You're not gonna find me in the hood spot unless I'm getting food. I
I
can't
mean,
hang out in the hood because, and this what thing is, you can't hang out in certain environments, and then when things happen, be like, I'm mad I had to do this. You got to be smart about where you are. Like that don't mean I change because I be outside. I hang around people that still be in the urban environment. I still be out there. I just don't make it my business to always be out there. I still pull up. I go to my old hood, talk to the people that's still there. Cause gentrification hit that neighborhood, my old neighborhood crazy, where houses were $30,000 when our families were buying them. Now those houses are $540,000.
mm,
So I've seen gentrification firsthand. I've seen how my neighborhood changed.
Yeah.
So I understand it.
I just, if there's a place outside that they're going to strip away my firearm away from my body, I usually stay away from that area.
Yeah, like, and don't get me wrong, there's places I've been to where you can't take your gun, and that's cool. Usually, if that happens, like I said, I know the guards that work there, and I'm good. And a lot of times, a lot of the places I go, if I know the people, because you got to understand, a lot of people know me. So a lot of the places I go, I don't even get searched at. But at the
Yeah.
same time, guess what? You're not gonna find me with a gun because if I felt I needed a gun to go in here and hang out, I'm not going.
Yeah,
Because if I feel like oh it might go down, I'm just not gonna go.
yeah, that's too much. Like me, I grew up in Philly, but I try to stay away. Like now, I'm an adult. I stay away from Philly. I'm always an adult. Like
Yo,
if you're not gonna, if I hate the fact that my sister lives in Philly because every time I like have to see her, have to go to Philly, and like my PTSD kicks in so much when I'm like in Center City. Like there's too much people around me. I just hate the fact because I'm getting anxious. I'm getting sweaty. I just hate the fact being inside a a city, like a big city, like so populated.
I feel you.
so
Yeah, I
I
just can't
I
avoid.
agree.
Can't avoid.
But see, this is so crazy. You said that, Jay. I used to be like that, and then I just looked at it like, you know what? I don't care. I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna have fun. I'm gonna go where I need to go. But if it's areas that are red flag that I happen to be in there, um, if it goes down, I'm prepared for that. Hopefully, it doesn't.
No, I think it stems from my like PTSD during my time in service.
Oh
Cause like
no, yeah.
back then I love Philly for some reason. When I'm always in Philly,
Cause
hanging
you
out with
know
friends.
it, you used to it. It's home. But then once you get out, it's like I don't know if I really want to be around all of this no more.
Yeah, yeah. It's just
Like when
things
I have to, I have to. But if I don't have to, I'm not.
like and you said gentrification. Like when I went back to 78th and Lindbergh, the whole neighborhood changed. Like I don't even recognize my old neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's just weird to me.
Like the Richard Allen area is so different now. Like it's nothing like what it was before.
Bro, listen.
There's still some.
No, listen. It's different now because see what people fail to realize, right? People thought Richard Allen was not Richard Allen. No, they just made it look better. The
Yeah.
gentrification didn't happen or like that. What they did is they
Still
built
here.
houses, destroyed the high rise, and put people, all of those same people was in the houses. Cause I rolled through, I started seeing people, hey B. I'm thinking, oh, it's about to go down. I look,
What's
oh,
up,
what's
bro?
up, folks? But Richard Allen, man, listen, that was one of them projects you ain't want a problem with. Like, listen, if you was in school and you beat up somebody from Richard Allen, you ain't go to school the next 2 days.
The whole neighborhood looking for you.
Because when I say my man beat up a boy from Richard Allen, the next day I went past the school. Yo, I seen like 20 people I knew from Richard Allen. Like, yo, man, we looking for somebody.
I remember one day I was walking to the funeral home from school, and Bull got smoked in the corner store over $1.25 he owed somebody.
Wait, Sevens?
Yeah,
I think we had that conversation. That shit people's John, right?
yeah.
Yo, they did a lot of services for my family, yo. A lot.
Been around for a long time. My family was in that area for a long time.
Yeah, yeah. Seven's still doing it, right?
Still doing it, still going. I'm
Yeah.
retired though.
Sevens, man. I know when we did my great aunt, my grandma. Sevens did a few people out the family.
Bury a lot of people, especially in that area,
Yeah,
especially in Philly.
yeah.
So a lot of people recognize me from the funeral business, and they be like, "I done and now that's the gun industry and the funeral business is starting to collide.
I mean, because it's out of the head. Because the tool then and from the tool from freedom that we like to protect is often the reason that more business is coming to the funeral home. So it's one of those things, man. But I remember some lady told me she is like, "I'm not for firearms," and I said it just depends on how you look at them. It's just a tool. She is like, "What do you mean? It's just a tool?" I'm like, "It's just a tool." And I said it gets a bad rep because if I grab a hammer and I walk in a store and smack people in their head and fracture their skull, am I the problem or is the hammer the problem?
We should ban the hammers.
She said it is you. I said, okay, but they're not going to ban hammers, right? You're not gonna go to a hardware store and get a background check, or you're at Lowe's and they stop you and fingerprint you because you wanted to buy a hammer. No, you're gonna be able to go buy that tool. And I said the difference is just you could do a lot more damage with these. I was like, but it's still a tool. And depending on your outside, your outlook on it, depends. You gotta be careful how you view it, because it's a gun is a tool. Either way you look at it. And I told her, I said, you gotta understand that it's a tool for two things. It's either a tool for freedom. Why the balloons? It's either a tool for freedom or it's a tool for oppression.
Those
Not
are
the
the balloons.
the
I have no idea.
balloons. So it's one of those things like you got to figure it out. Like, what is the tool going to be for you? Is it going to be a tool of freedom or is it going to be a tool of oppression?
Freedom.
And
Always freedom.
yeah, we picking freedom.
Well, Jose,
But
I have worked 3 hours and 4 days, and it's time for a Henny shower and a shot of beer.
Mm.
my
No,
man said a Henny shower and a shot of beer is crazy.
that's like how many bottles are you gonna shower with? Like 6. I think 6.
a
How much
henny
is that?
a henny shower sound like you about to forget these last couple nights of work, bruh.
Bro, I got hit with a miss cannon 4 times in the club.
A what?
A miss cannon. It's some new shit they doing for the young folks. This is on 35th and Market. They'll be out there when the beat drop. They just start spraying mist cannons around. Everything was wet. The tables, the floors.
How would they do that?
They're still enjoying. I'm like, nobody's upset. I'll be mad as shit if I was in the sitting down drinking and somebody just sprayed the shit out of me with a mist cannon.
You know what that think about? Yo, hell yeah. You know what that remind me of though? Remember back shampoo used to have the shampoo
The phone parties.
yeah.
I miss them Johns.
But
Wait,
you low key got wet though because of the foam. Like
no. Are you talking about Club Shampoo when it used
yup.
to?
And they used to have the foam parties.
Damn. How Club Shampoo closed already, right?
Jay, don't go there, Jay. I know I see what you doing, don't do it. Just let it
No.
go, Jay.
On that bombshell, I'm gonna see you guys on the next episode of Mindset Monday. It's been great. It's a pleasure talking with you. Always remember, make the right choice and the right time. It's all about time, patience.
Yeah. You better apply that to your fucking CCW. Because you're opening carrying that like thing, like the chassis system is nice, but you don't have to carry it all the time.
Look, when I see my man in the video, Rip even had to post it. Like when he had the clip to put it on the pants, I said, "Oh, he is out of control." And then I thought about it. You know what? This is art,
I used no. Bro, well, so even when I was working in funeral business steady, listen, I was like with a suit on, concealed 2 guns, 56 rounds of ammunition on